So, relationship with East Asia. What are some other brands that we connect with East Asia? Just some other? Nintendo, perfect. What else we have? Yeah, oh, anime. We're definitely going to talk about anime. What are some other, when you turn on your, who made your Samsung? Okay, tons of them. So when we in our electronic world, we're very connected, especially to Japan. The cars, what are some car? Toyota? Nissan? Mazda? Yeah, okay, so you guys, a lot of people, they say, oh, you know, you've got to buy an American-made car. You only say that if people are mostly buying some other kind of car. And that other kind of car they're mostly buying are Japanese cars. They're very good, but we're working on it. Detroit's in it. And this is a little globalization, Toyota, and this picture, it's not my picture, it's in Iraq. So you're like, whoa, what, who? And then when you buy a shirt, oh, you buy most anything, and you look at the little tag, and it says, made in China. Okay, so oh, I forgot to put this out. Anyone know what this is? It's a little drink, and you open it when you are in Japan, and you're really strong, and then this little ball gets loose, and it bobbles around while you drink it. It's important to know. That is a Japanese cultural thing. Okay. So, and we're all connected to East Asia. We're all connected to East Asia. Some people have been there. Some people think about it. Some people care about it. Some people are whatever. I just got to do this for the final. Every day, we're all connected to East Asia with the things we touch and the things that we do. So, okay. So China comes up a lot. Mongolia, North Korea, South Korea, Japan, and Taiwan. So this is the area we are referring to. Somebody found a new button. Woo-hoo. Okay, landforms and landscapes. This is, I was on a hike in China, and my image of China was not this. And it was so beautiful, just waterfall after waterfall. But we're going to start with the Tibetan Plateau. So the Tibetan Plateau, you have a super important mountain range in this area. We actually also referred to it, we talked about South Asia. What is the big mountain range here? Himalayas, thank you. Someone's like, oh, I'll play with her. Yeah, last day. Where's the Himalayas? And what's the big mountain that people climb and people die and it's really amazing? Mount Everest, yes. Not my picture, maybe one day. Maybe not, though, actually. That one might not be on my list. But going up into the Tibetan Plateau, I mean, not only is it just breathtakingly beautiful, what it is, it's an uplifted massif, and what that means is it's a block of the Earth's crust. So you have the block of the Earth's crust that is raised up, and it's really, really high, and it's huge, 2.5 million square kilometers. We talk about the Tibetan Plateau, you know, that's just going far and away. Now it's high. So 2,500 meters to 5,000 meters. And you think, okay, that's pretty high. And I've got a picture where we're at not a 7-Eleven in Tibet, a store, and they're selling those. Anyone know what those might be? We're going way, way up high. Canisters of what? Oxygen. Yeah, so you can go and you buy a canister. So we all bought canisters. And we actually were going up over the path. And as we were driving up, we were all hanging on to our canisters. And everyone's like, can you breathe? Can you breathe? Like, okay, go ahead. And we made it over. So I had this canister of oxygen. I was like, that's cool. I've never had a canister of oxygen. I'm like, I'm going to bring it home, and I'm going to bring it into class. And when I was leaving at the airport in China, they said, no, you cannot bring oxygen on the airplane. And I said, well, don't you guys have oxygen? But they confiscated it When they confiscate something there, you just say, okay, you can have my oxygen. So, but to get up, so we got to the area, and then to get up to really the higher plateau area, the most common way to go is on a motorcycle. Who here drives a motorcycle? Who here rides a motorcycle? Yeah? Anyone else? Okay, well, growing up, yeah? Okay. So growing up in Northern California, it was sort of, there weren't a lot of rules. However, my parents, whatever it's about, was you do not ride on a motorcycle, ever. And if you ever do, which you shouldn't, you always wear a helmet. I got a nod, nothing, but we're going to, okay. So, I was like, all right, so I am in Tibet, and they say, well, the way to get up here is on a motorcycle. And I'm thinking, I'm not supposed to ride a motorcycle. And I was like, okay. And then, so I'm on a motorcycle with no helmet. And they get me a motorcycle driver, and so I sit kind of far back, because he's a man and I'm a woman, and I don't totally know all the ins and outs. I'm in rural Tibet. And so I scooch back, and the villagers are all around, and they're excited. Like, no, get closer. Closer. No, put your arms around him. Like, and they all go, yay! I'm like, what's happening? And they said, well, those of you who know, you want your weight to be his weight. So when you move, you go together. And I was like, oh, okay, well, I can go for that. And I realized this was really important because this was the road we went on. I can never tell my parents. So we're going, and I am gripping on now. I'm like, social norms, I don't care. And when we go up, it's fine. And then we start going downhill, and I feel this, and he's pushing me. And I was like, what am I supposed to be doing? And I realized when we went down, I am smushing him. So I kind of scooch back, but I'm trying to make his weight, and I hang on to the end, and I'm gripping for my thighs, and I'm just thinking, please, let's make it up this mountain. And then he starts to talk to me. That's cool, but I don't speak any Tibetan. So he says, gobbly-gobbly-gaga, which is not at all what he said, because he was speaking Tibetan. Tashidalek, that's the only words I know. But it just sounds like gobbly-gaga. And I think, I don't want you to turn around and wonder why I'm not talking. I don't want you to figure out what I'm trying to say. So I just went gobbly-gaga back. And it worked. Then he went gobbly-goo-goo. And I said gobbly-goo-goo. And we did this the whole way up. It was we had this conversation. We got off, and he looks at me and he smiles, and I smile, and I'm like, yeah, that was good, that discussion. And he's like, I was like, no idea. Please, at the break, I would love to hear your comment, but for now, I'm going to move on. So when you get up there, though, when you get up from this motorcycle, and I've been terrified, and it is, just, it's, you can't believe you're really there, and this is what you're seeing. And there's not a lot of oxygen, so you're kind of like, whoo, everything is pretty exciting. So it's just tremendous up there, and when you look at the beauty, a lot of the beauty is down. So there's a lot of laying down in the grass and taking pictures. It's a harsh environment. You have some trees, but mostly things are flat, and you think, oh, it's just grass. And then you get down and you see it's full of colors and flowers, and really this incredible landscape. And the people who live up there are practicing transhumance. So, yes, we're all excited. We get my drawing today? Yeah. Oh. Right. Okay. So, with transhumance, you have a hill, and in the winter, things are, in the winter, they're down here and they're eating happily, and up here, it's all snowy. But then in the summer, it starts to warm up, so you're going to take your livestock. Yay! That's a yak. You take your gas up. That's a good question. I'm going to let y'all creatively think about that, but you are on it. We could do that. So in the summertime, up at the higher elevations, you now have this really tall grass that goes way above the snow that I drew. And you can feed up here. And then when winter comes, this is all going to go away, and you're going to take your three-legged yak and stuff going downhill. He's got to hop, and you're going to come back down here. So in summer, you're up here, and in winter, you go down. So basically, you imagine before PowerPoint when I really used to use my letters. So they're nomadic. They're moving, and transhumance is that they're moving their herds and they're grazing in terms of the season and elevation. So that is determining where they go when. So they'll set up these tents, and then they'll pack everything up, and they will go to another area when the seasons change. And, you take this picture, and, you just, these people feel like this, so pure. And my idealized notion is you live up in this area, you move with the seasons. And I was totally going with this, and then I asked if I could take a picture of my motorcycle driver. And he said, yeah. He said, but on my motorcycle. Okay, so just globalization. I said, can I take it? And it was only on his motorcycle. It was like, hey, like, he put his sunglasses on, and he's like, okay. I was like, and I was like, 14. And I was like, wait, aren't you the pure? And I was like, well, okay, you are whatever it is, my notion, and this is how you want to be represented, and I need to respect that.